Visit TCGcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more.
Hey Pokefans, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, we'll be looking at another deck for the standard format. So this time, I just decided to play with Tapu Koko, Meowstic, Garbodor deck. As you can see in front of you, it's a pretty interesting concept. Basically, the main strategy of the deck is to start, of course, with the Tapu Koko, Fly Flip, and spread as many damage counters as we can. And then later, either way, just use an Espeon EX to devolve with Miraculous Shine, or basically Ear Influence to move as many damage counters as we can from one of our opponent Pokemons to another one in any way we like. For the late game, we also have the Trash Lynch Garbodor who can hit for tons of damage counters as long as our opponent have enough item cards in the discard pile. Of course, I'm also one Garbotoxin Garbodor just in case if I need to block my opponent abilities, and as well to each Remrite and Octillery for a Weasel Hint, and of course 2 Tapu Lele GTXs for that Wonder Tag and Supporter Surge. 22 Pokemons, 30 trainer cards, and 8 energies. In addition to all of those Pokemons, I'm also running a couple Enhanced Hammers, exactly 2 of them, so I can discard one of my opponent's special energies from one of my opponent Pokemons in play. 2 copies of Fill Blowers. I can basically with Fill Blower discard 2 tools in any combination, maybe Stadium card, 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher, and 1 copy of Super Road, so I can recycle my basic energies and Pokemons from my discard pile back into my hand or deck. 1 special charge, so we can recycle those double cores energies. It's very important to keep them flowing. Then 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and 1 of each Stadium cards, 1 Admiral Paradise Conversation Area, and 1 Pearl City. Pearl City is here basically to remove our Tapu Leles from play, so we can just trade 1 for 2 price cards technically, and of course 1 Admiral Paradise Conversation Area is good, so we can reduce 30 damage counters, which means that decks like Zora GX and the Golisoppa GX are not going to be able to one-hit knock out our Tapu Koko with a single shot. Support line, 1 Bridget, and 4 of each Guzma, and Professor Sycamore. 2 of each Choice Band and Floatstone, and then 4 of each Double Colors and Psychic energy cards. So yeah, pretty interesting deck. I kind of like it, and I really love the concept of spreading damage counters around the board. It works just like a charm. With the new Tapu Lele, who can also spread damage counters, I think it's going to be even more interesting and funnier to play, because it's just going to need that fair energies, and it's going to be stage 1, but unfortunately it's going to need 2 energies instead of the 1, but still I'm going to like it as well. If you're looking for any discards, check TCGcastle.com or visit maybe LudkinsCollectable.com if you're looking for maybe to send your cards to the PSA submission. Both links provided in my video description, so make sure to check that. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Alright, so I'm starting second. And to be honest, with such a kind of deck, starting second is not bad at all. Unfortunately, I missed up with Tapu Koko here, which means Ultra Ball for 1 of Tapu Kokos, of course. And then I'm gonna just attach my Floatstone to Esper, Choice Band to Tapu Koko, and Sycamore probably for 7. Of course, if on the other side it's not gonna be something. So 1 Lightning Energy attached to my opponent Tapu Lele GX. Alright. And 1 Lele, so that's gonna be 3 extra cards. Alright, there's a Fliptini. Victini with the Victory Star ability. And just another top deck Professor Sycamore. Kinda hate when it happened, but it's okay. So let's just Ultra Ball, and let's just grab that Tapu Koko so I can spread those damage counters around. Alright, so there's gonna be 1 Choice, as well as 1 Floatstone, and then 1 Sycamore for 7. So I'm hoping for double Color's energy right there. which is unfortunately not gonna happen. And yeah, I guess that's it. I can just retreat and pass my turn, so it's pretty damn bad when it happens. And unfortunately, it did happen to me. So probably next turn I'm gonna bridge it for something like Trubbish and one more Esper and probably Remoraid. So looks like this is gonna be pretty damn bad start for both players. Oh, there's a Alolan Golem on the other side. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting battle. Sure, second Lightning Energy, which means my opponent can hit for 40. And looks like probably he's gonna do that. Looks like he's definitely gonna go for that. Drive so far, just 0 item cards has been played from my opponent's side. So let's go with the Bridget, Remoraid, Trubbish, and one more Esper can go to the bench. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that Pearl City, to be honest. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna do... Actually, I'm gonna even stay in front. It's just time to pass. I can Ultra Ball, and I can Ultra Ball myself Octillery, so I can Abyssal Hand. Alright, there is a third Lightning Energy and one Ultra Ball. Alright, so for now, Ear Influence is just useless. Probably my opponent will looking forward somehow to deal damage to it. So it looks like this is also going to be a rare candy play into the... Oh no, there's... Okay, so there's a top... Well, that's fair enough. Looks like I'm going to get knocked out here as well. Alright, so actually opponent surprised me with that end, so I'm actually happy to see that. And finally, there's a double CORSAIR Energy as well as another Tapu Koko. That's a pretty good sign. One energy to his Geodude on the bench, and I'm gonna take 130 damage counters here, which means I'm desperate. Stadium here, so I can prevent my opponent from dealing one out to my Tapu Kokos. So hopefully this is gonna happen. Should I play maybe... yeah, I'm gonna put that Garbodor in play. Actually gonna go with him. Let's go with the end. Let's see what we can find right there. Okay, there's a stadium card. That's something I was hoping for, but I really don't want to do that actually. Because this is just gonna be very painful actually if I do that. Because I'm not going to be able to spread any damage counter right now to have as many damage counters in play as I can. So right now we have 150. So I have 150 damage counters available to do something with next turn. I'm just going to need, of course, another energy card. That's a wishful button for my opponent. 130. Right. Time to promote another Tapu. I already lost 2 of them. I desperately need something good as a top deck, and I actually managed to find something good right there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. So there's like a 15 damage counters, like something like this. Let's just put that Lele in the front. I'm gonna put my Meowstic in the front. Right now I'm actually gonna just counters around the board. Alright, so Ear Influence. What I'm gonna do right there is I'm just gonna target those Geodudes, so I can actually knock them out all. I have enough damage counters right there to basically knock all of my opponent bench when we speak about those Geodudes. There we go. So it's just a couple more damage counters right there. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Right? So I'm gonna take 2 prize cards right there, which means we're both gonna be equal to the prize cards at least. Alright, so let's just put some pressure to that Tapu Koko as well, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna take 2 prize cards and I'm find Ultra Ball for myself. And that's it. Alright, I'm done. The good thing is that I managed to just where my opponent geodude with 3 energy cards, and this is very important. So, hammer, which is just useless in this case. It's okay. Right now, my opponent have actually 2 available spaces on his bench, at least. I'm gonna need another Trubbish as well as soon as possible because a couple item cards in his discard pile, but he just decided to concede. So yeah, you can see how this deck works. Just hit with Tapu Koko and spread damage counters and move them with Ear Influence. So let's move on to game number 2. Alright, so we are back with the game number 2. This time I have opportunity to start first, and I'm actually open this game by going first this time. And looks like I'm gonna stuck with 1 Ramride in the front, so this is probably the worst possible case scenario that can happen. But it's not the end of the world, that's for sure. No sign of the basic Pokemon for my opponent. Which means I can take 1 extra card plus 1 for the turn 1 start. It's a Ultra Ball. And a Floatstone. Oh, actually pretty damn good. Let's do something like this. Ultra Ball, go for Guzma, and I'm gonna throw out the Garbodor. Of course, I'm gonna get Tapu Lele for the Bridget. I hope Bridget is actually here. Oh, it's not. Okay, so Bridget is prized. I'm gonna grab then Tapu Koko. And I'm gonna grab myself Tapu Koko. I'm gonna put it down to the bench, and I'm gonna play 1 copy of the N. So with the N, I'm gonna get another Ultra Ball. Alright. I guess I can put it into the play. Alright, something like this. Ultra Ball times 2 for Trubbish. At least I need to put energy somewhere, so I'm definitely gonna put it down to my Trubbish. Alright, so this is gonna be 1 retreat into my Tapu Koko, so I can have a retreat and also a chance to fly flip, and I'm passing my turn down to my opponent. So what can he do right now? 1 fire energy attached to Tapu Lele. Looks like that's gonna be 1 Shona for 5. Alright, so some sort of the fire deck on the other side. And it's my turn, so that's it. Pretty damn bad start for my opponent. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna play another of the end right there. I'm gonna just find another trap for myself. Unfortunately, no sign of the energy. So yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna try to discard the energy from my opponent Tapu Lele, so he might not be able to retreat. If I can get lucky with the hands, unfortunately I can't, so it is how it is. Alright. So this is the Rattata and 1 Celadin for my... Alright, 1 fire energy attached to Celadin, and there's a Nazball. So right now he actually managed to build a bench at least. So that's at least some spent, and since he already attached energy to Celadin, there's not gonna be any sort of damage counters dealt to my Trubbish. So how many item cards? He have only 1 Nazball in the discard pile, which means I can strike only for like 20 with my Garbodor. And that's just, you know, not that good as it should be. So I'm still gonna probably do some sort of this magic. I'm actually gonna rescue Stretcher and put a Pokemon from my discard pile into my hand, which is gonna be another Garbodor. What I'm looking to do here, looking just to bench Tapu Koko on the bench, play Goose for my opponent's hand, promote in the front that Tapu Koko, and then hope to get that double cores energy so I can use my Fly Flip. Will that be the case? Unfortunately, nope. That is not gonna happen. So I'm just passing my turn to my opponent. Alright, I could hit for 20 with my Garbodor. Somehow I feel it's even better to keep that Garbodor for the late game. Alright, so this is the Eradicate with Enhanced Fang, so it can attack for free. If this Pokemon has a tool, it actually does 90 damage counters with Choice Band, for example, for free. That's just insane. I mean, you can attack for free. As long as you have tool, you can hit for like 60 at least. Alright, another energy, and there is Celadon GX on my opponent's side of the field. Okay. So far, he cannot hit for too much. He can go for like 110. For example, not enough to knock out Garbodor, but it's enough to knock out my Esper or Octillery. So there is Tapu Koko GX, which might be for Guzma. It is gonna be. No, it's for Professor Sycamore. Okay, so I'm actually lucky to see that. Next turn, I'm putting my Meowstic in play, and probably I'm gonna play my Sycamore for 7. There is another item card. Alright. For 2 fire energies, as many item cards in my opponent discard pile, that's just better for me because Garbodor will be stronger and stronger for the late game. Alright, so 1 Field Blower, I'm gonna lose my Stadium from play, which means that technically with the Flowstone, my opponent can easily knock out my Tapu Koko in this scenario. Alright, and I actually don't like that at all. So the for 7, and that's it. It's my turn.